Well, good afternoon, YouTube. This is Chuck, and as you can see, I'm back fiddling with my old truck again. And as you can see as well, it's running pretty good, but it was missing. So what's going on? Well, think down here. I don't know how well you can see it. You see that plug on the top? See how dark that is? And the one on the bottom, how clean that looks? Well, the one on the top is fuel fouled, and that came out of that number 8 cylinder again. I've got some used plugs, so I cleaned them all up, and I went ahead and swapped and put a different plug in there, and of course now it runs good. The other thing I did is, you can see my mechanic stethoscope here with the probe on it. And what I did is I used that probe, and I went down and I touched the fuel injectors to make sure that all the injectors are actually clicking, and you can hear them click when it's running. I can't show it to you on camera, but if you look down in there, not in bright sunlight, but pointed out, that thing right there is one of the fuel injectors. The one that's misfiring is this one back here in the back. Hopefully my hand's not in the way so you can see it. That one there is the one that I'm having a problem with. Well, I checked it. It is clicking. I checked it. It is ticking like it's supposed to. So the injector itself is firing. So the only thing that leads me to believe is that there's some kind of contamination or something in there that's making it stick. So I got some more fuel injector cleaner. I'm going to run that through it. I'm getting pretty good at changing that plug out. I can do it in about 2 minutes now, and I know what wrench to use, and I know how to get laden in there so I can reach back there, because it's way in the back of the driver's side head. But still giving me aggravation. I'm still fiddling with it, and hopefully if it is just something that's dirty, hopefully the fuel injector cleaner will clean it, because as I said in my previous video, it's I don't want to can't afford to spend a whole bunch of money replacing injectors right now. So I think that one's sticking. I think and when it sticks, it drains all the residual fuel out of the fuel rail into that cylinder, and fuel fouls that plug. And when I put a clean plug in there, as you can see, it runs just fine. But if it sits just right, it'll fuel foul that plug, and the next time I go to drive it, the silly thing will be only running on 7 cylinders. That's what my issue is, and so still fiddling with it, still trying to get it working. So once again, you can hear it runs just fine, idles just fine. But we'll keep fiddling with it. Eventually I'll get it whooped. Talk to you later. Well, we're back, and got a little flapper here. He needs to make his cameo there. Flapjack, hey, say hi to your friends. Say hi to your public. He's more interested in sniffing stuff, but look what we got over here. Yeah, we got elk. It's about just a little bit before 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we got some of our local resident elk right here at the park. Looks like I see 7 of them. Isn't that cool? Anyway, let me tell you what I did the rest of with the truck. Sunglasses off here. Let me tell you what I did with the truck. I went ahead and after what I showed you, I went ahead and put the fuel injector cleaner in there and topped it off with fuel and drove it around a little bit. And then when I came back home, I reached in there with a long screwdriver and a little tapping hammer, and I went ahead and tapped on that metal base of that fuel injector, the one that's been giving me the problem. The idea being, maybe, is if there's a little piece of dirt or grit or some kind of varnish or something stuck in there, maybe tapping on that while it was running would allow that to knock that loose. I listened to it with my stethoscope before I did it. I did it while it was running, and I listened to it afterwards, and it actually did sound a little different. So I don't know if I did any good or not. Time will tell. But right this minute, the truck's running fine. It's just one of them aggravating darn things. So anyway, we're over here at the park. I showed you the elk. And it's going to be a time of year when the grass is starting to green up over here. And it's just kind of pretty. So Flapjack, hey, pay attention. Okay, he's not going to pay attention. He's not cooperating. So we'll, got some people walking by here, don't want to disturb them, but give you one more shot at the elk. And tell you as I always do, if I can get around here with the lights right, tell you as I always do, take care of each other, love each other. Be back again with another one here pretty quick. So right now, one more shot at the elk over there and the park greening up, and I'll tell you peace out.